here for a very special Saturday morning cartoons. And I say we because the wonderful Megan is here as well, helping in the background. Now, I wish there was a way that we could do like a dual screen and have her on camera as well. But she'll be very active in the chat. And of course, she'll be helping pop up banners and stuff. But this is not just Julie's weekend special, because Megan, the wonderful Mixmaster Megan, has put together basically everything you're going to see in this show today. Megan's hand has been part of. She is so good at creating mixes and blends and color combinations and color schemes and themes, that this is really all about Megan's wonderful, wonderful work and all of this creativity and inspiration that she has given us. So this is definitely Julie and Megan's weekend special of this special edition of Saturday Morning Cartoons. And I see we have a lot of friends joining us. I want to say hello. Hello, Daisy and Gina and Marie and Jan and Gail. Hello. I love it. Beady friends. That's wonderful. Hello, Paulette. Yes, Mixmaster Megan for sure. Helene. Hello. Good morning. Kathy in Cincinnati. Hello there. Francie. Hello, Monica in Rhode Island. Good morning, Monica. Susanna. Kat is here. Tina. Cheryl. Hello, Ellen. And then I see Connie and Sandra and Rhett, and oh my goodness, we have so many good friends here today. Monique is here as well, and Andy and Regina and Judy. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so much fun today. Hello, Pat and LJ and Tanya. So I see Megan is there too with us. She has joined the chat, and Gina in Northern Cal, and Maria in El Paso. Hello, and Michelle. So thank you for joining us live. It is Saturday morning. It's 8 a.m. Pacific time here where I am on the West Coast. It's getting close to lunch for those who are on the East Coast, wherever you are. Thank you for joining us. This is going to be a bit of a longer Saturday morning cartoons. We have so much to share. We're going to have a lot of fun. So I have gorgeous new 10-strand mixes, new bead blends to share, new seed bead blends to share. So I've got a lot of new stuff. And when I flip my camera down, you're going to see my table is crazy. There's just so much on it. And then in addition to the new items, which are just debuting, we also are having an incredible sale on some of our past 10-strand mixes and 5-strand mixes. Those are 30% off, which is a great, great bargain, because the strand mixes are already a really good price and value when you buy them in a collection. And now the past ones, a lot of the past ones are 30% off. So that's amazing. We're also going to be doing, I shouldn't say we're going to be doing, Megan pulled a lot of old kind of not quite the bead soup mixes, but a lot of her bead mixes, and she put them into a special $5 category. And some of those were almost double that. So really great value on that. So we have a special $5 category, which is exciting as well. So some really great bargains to be had in that. We're also doing free shipping for US and Canada on orders over $29. So just lots and lots of fun bargains, fun new items showing for the very first time here live. And then we're going to do a giveaway every 30 minutes. So that's going to be fun as well. So this has just got so much, and I'm going to design. So I'll show the new, I'll show some of the previous ones. We're going to design and create and do giveaways, and you can look in that bargain section for the $5 items, and then the 30% off some of the past ones. So just a lot of fun and creativity. And I see I missed so many names. I see Ellen is here from Cape Cod, and then Christy is here, Santa Barbara girl, good morning, and Jane in Long Island. Oh no, you almost forgot about the show. I know, this is a special one. We're not doing these Saturday morning cartoons regularly anymore, but we are going to do them every once in a while when we have like a special event or something really exciting happening, like all of these new blends and mixes and 10-strand mixes that Megan's put together. Hello, Annette from Grants Pass, Oregon. That's a very pretty area to live. I love that. Hello, Lori and PJ and Susan J from Seattle. Hello, Lizbeth in Wisconsin, Kathleen, LJ, Connie. Oh my gosh, Lois, Gigi. I know I missed a lot of other names too. Hello, Ilka and Lisa and Annette. Good day to everybody. Now, I do want to also share that we don't have the ability right now to monitor YouTube or Facebook. So if you have questions or comments, please come over here to artbeads.com. When you put your question or comment into the comment section, not only can I read it, Megan can read it, the community can read it. It's a really great way of interacting and talking and also getting questions answered if you have any. The other important thing about being here on Art Beads, if you are viewing this right now on YouTube or Facebook, you can't participate in the giveaways. And we're going to have multiple giveaways today. And the way you enter a giveaway is you comment live during the show. And so I will ask a question, and the first person with the correct answer put into the comments here on artbeads.com will win. And if we have more than one correct answer, it'll be whoever got there first. But we aren't able to see the comments on YouTube or Facebook, so you have to be here on Art Beads. So there should be a link in your video. If you can't find it, just go to artbeads.com, and then a little window of me down in the corner will be there. You just click on it and it'll pop up, and then you can be part of the fun over here and be eligible to participate in those giveaways. Hello, Wendy. Oh my goodness, another stormy day there. Ooh, I know the weather is crazy. My husband is in Calgary right now and it is snowing. We did not pack for him to go to a snowy climate. We're in Southern California, and so he is woefully ill prepared for snow right now. I see Kathy, you're here in Pasadena. You're near me. I am about half hour from you. Hello, Kelly in Vermont, and Nancy and Tam. Hello there, Debbie. I know the weather is crazy all over the place. Yeah, snow. He called me and he's like, it's snowing. And I looked it up. It was like 28 degrees. So that was a very unexpected happening for him. And he's at a convention and he really likes to walk from his hotel to the convention center because he sits all day. And he's like, I'm walking in the snow. So very strange for us. Oh my gosh. And Laura is here. Hello, Laura and Sarah from Michigan. Hello, Tracy. Hello, Tracy. I'm glad you could make it. All right. And Twix is under the table. We'll see if she ends up on top of the table. She already sat on my beading mat today and I had to move her. Oh, hello, Valerie from Santa Ana. You're near me too. And oh my goodness. Oh, hello, Ruth Alice. Okay. I want to pop the camera down because we have a lot to talk about. If you are new to joining us, a couple just real quick notes on how these live streams work. As you can see, I can see the comments, so definitely comment away anything you want, questions about any type of jewelry making, questions about what you see, just telling us how your day is or where you're coming from. Feel free to comment about anything you like. We have a lot of friends here, which is wonderful. If you haven't joined us before, we might get a little cameo by my cat Twix. She does like to join in the streams. She very much enjoys saying hello to everybody. If you like what you see, there's a little heart icon. It gives like a little floaty heart. If you want to share this video, there's a share icon. It's a little arrow. You can even share it with yourself. Another important thing to remember is that you can always go back and rewatch. So if you can't be here with us the whole time, or you want to go back and see, like, did she say 28 inches or 38 inches? These are all available as a replay, so that's really nice. And that becomes available just a few minutes after we say goodbye. So it's pretty instant, so that is a nice thing. And then if you have any questions about anything in the show, there's a little shopping bag icon. You just click on that. Everything's preloaded. And for this show, it's a lot because I have a lot of items to show. And I put in some extra ones that I don't have samples of, but are really pretty and are maybe on that 30% off sale or that $5 bargain find section. So I wanted to put those in there as well. And you can click on those and you can see their price, their quantity, their size, all that good stuff, their color name. And you can add it right to your shopping cart if you like as well. All right, let's go ahead and see my table. And it's pretty nutty today. All right, a little cloudy out there. Yeah, I have got so much on my table to show today. It is crazy. Okay, I was trying to figure out how to even go about organizing this. So if anyone is joining us, after the start of the show, we kind of have a lot to talk about today, to say the least. We have all of these beautiful, beautiful new blends and mixes, which are just debuting that Megan put together. So this is why it's the Megan and Julie show. I also have some of those pretty clasps and findings that you saw during my show on Wednesday, because I'm hoping to be able to use them in the designing we do today. So I pulled some of them. I pulled my dragonflies from Tuesday's show. If you want to learn how to make a beaded dragonfly, you can always go back and rewatch the replay. But I pulled these because some of Megan's new mixes have dagger beads. So if you were inspired by this and you're looking for more mixes that have dagger beads, I pulled these guys. But if you do want to learn how to make those, you can always go back and rewatch the show. So that is fun. But all of Megan's hard work is demonstrated here. And then I also pulled some of the mixes I have here, which are now 30% off. So where do we begin? Do you guys want to take a look at some of the mixes? This is just a small sampling that are now 30% off. Or do you want to start right away looking at some of Megan's beautiful, beautiful new mixes? I am totally open. I'm going to let us all kind of as a community figure out how we want to go about this. We really don't have a time constraint today too much, so we're going to be able to play. And I really want to design with a new mix for sure. So new mixes, new mixes. Okay, new. I'm seeing a lot of new mixes. Okay, so let's start looking at them. Oh my goodness. So, I mean, how can I not pull out this? So when Megan sent this to me, I instantly thought I Love Lucy. And that probably dates me, but I love this. This is so fun and so whimsical, and these are perfect. And they also remind me of my days making dollhouse miniatures, because I could also remember, like, totally visualize these being in a fruit bowl in a miniature dollhouse. But I will pull some of these out. These are check glass, and you can see they're really detailed. I know we've had some fruit beads in the past, but they haven't been this detailed. So these are really, look, there's a little speckling on that one. You see here, there's little recesses here that have the black for this little strawberry. The banana reminds me of that banana candy, if you remember that from childhood, that like hard banana candy. The grapes are beautiful. I love this mix. This is so pretty. So yeah, so Megan just did an incredible job on this. Just such a nice job. I mean, just everything in this mix is really, really detailed. So this, I think, is one of my favorites. Look at that. There's even the little black spot up top or on the bottom, like that you would normally have. I mean, how cute is that? This one has different colors. Carmen Miranda, totally. I love it. And I'm okay with being dated on this with I Love Lucy, Carmen Miranda. But how fun would it be if you put these on a chain, put a little head pin through them or a jump ring, and made a pair of like fruit dangly earrings? I think that would be so cute. But really a lot of beautiful, beautiful detail in these. I mean, these lemons are just perfect. It actually looks like a lemon. So I love this mix, and you get quite a few of them in here too. So this is a beautiful, beautiful mix. I'm gonna put this back, and I'm gonna try to keep these all together and kind of be thinking as we do this, you know, as we look at these, which ones we're gonna wanna design with, because I do wanna design today as well. So that's really pretty. This is another mix that Megan sent me. So we have 50-gram mixes, 100-gram mixes, and then we've got strand mixes too. So a lot of fun. Oh, marzipan, totally. These would be like the marzipan fruit on a cake. I could absolutely see that. Here is another really pretty mix for summer, for spring and summer. Oh, you're so welcome, Karen. Yes, I think that's one of my favorite things about doing these lives is, yeah, you wouldn't think to search for like fruit beads. You would never think that these existed, especially as an assortment where you don't have to buy an entire strand of bananas, an entire strand of grapes. You get like a nice mix of them. I love that. Hello, Linda. Yeah, fruit earrings would be very fun. I think fruit earrings would be so fun and whimsical. These are beautiful. If I am not incorrect, I think these are hurricane glass, if I am correct. These are really pretty nice colors too, with that orange and the mint. So I think that this is called hurricane glass, pretty sure. Hello, Jean. So great question. What is the weight of the $5 mixes? And Megan is saying they're going to be the 50 grams. So the 50 gram weight ones for the $5. And I put a bunch of them in that shopping cart, but there's also more. And Megan has a link for the entire section. She put together a really neat section for the $5 mixes. And they were all a lot more than $5 to begin with. Oh, okay. Gina's giving a great tip. She says she finds the bags easier to open if you don't rip the top off. Oh, that's a good tip. So like cut it off. Is it? Oh, Gina, you are so smart. Okay. I never knew you didn't have to rip it. Okay. Here is another mix that Megan sent me. And these are seed beads. These are an assortment of seed beads. Those are really pretty. And so these are just in a gorgeous rainbow, of course, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. So a lovely collection of rainbow seed beads here. And those are really nice in a tube right there. Oh, okay. And this is called Rainbow Radiant. So pretty. And so let's try Gina's idea. Oh, Gina, thank you. You just saved me so much fiddling around. I never knew that you didn't have to rip them. These are so pretty as a nice rainbow mix. Oh, hello, Cheryl. So these are pretty. Okay, Monica is saying no way. I know. Am I I don't know how many of us thought that you had to rip these open. I really thought that this was sealed and you had to tear it. Yes, the short bugle beads in some of these are very nice. You see that red one has some short bugles. And then here, just really pretty nice assortment of colors in here too. So you aren't just doing a purple, like a solid purple bead. You're getting a nice mix of purple beads. And you see you're getting different sizes as well. So these, okay, Denise is saying, I've never ripped mine open. I don't know. I think I just assumed you had to. So all this time, for like a year now, I have been ripping them. So here you go. You see all of these beautiful, beautiful seed beads. So I'm going to try to kind of put these off to the side just so we can clear some more room. Okay, and then actually let me kind of clear a space here as we look at these new mixes. And then do remember daggers for dragonfly beads. Okay, so here is another gorgeous mix in oranges and whites. I love this. This is really pretty for summer. This is very like resort wear. And you can pair this with silver or gold. And these are beautiful check glass beads. So if we see them, we've got the flowers in there. We have some bigger beads. If you're an orange fan, I know I am. I love orange, and this is a great orange color. Also, look at how pretty this is going to be if you pair it with gold. And then maybe you want to put a little turquoise with it. We're always playing, right? If you put a little aqua or turquoise with it as well, you have a really beautiful color palette. But I also think you can do silver. I think orange and white, you can do silver or you can do gold is one of those nice colors. So that's what it would look like with some silver next to it. And that's why I love doing these lives as we get to play and hold things up. I think it's so much easier to do that here live. Yeah, I love the orange too. There's some nice big beads in the orange. Those flower beads are gorgeous. The white beads, there's some clear ones with a little AB finish, some pearl looking beads too. And again, this is all Megan's wonderful, wonderful hard work that she has been putting together. I mean, I love it that she does this. All right, so we'll put these guys away. So Denise, I know orange is a happy color. I think that's why I'm really liking orange right now. It really is just a very happy, happy color. Okay, I'll put that one aside. Okay, I want to look at a 10 strand mix. So when I was putting together the graphics for this show, this is the mix I pulled out because this reminded me very much of Indiana Jones, Lost Treasures. Like this just, I don't know, I was having fun with the whole storyline in my head. So it does have daggers, so you can definitely do a dragonfly or something else with it. Oh, yes. So this is so pretty. These new magnetic clasps that we got in are gorgeous. We showed them on Wednesday, but I'm really hoping we get to design with them today. Really pretty. So here is this nice brown dagger. Of course, we have to look at one of the showstopper beads in here. Look at these guys. They're so great. This is why I was definitely thinking Indiana Jones. And then, oh, I love it. So Gina, when I was a kid, my dad let us choose colors. My first was yellow walls and orange furniture. Oh, I like that. My son chose a bright, bright orange for his wall, and he has had it to this day, and I don't think he will ever not have his bright orange wall. So here's another beautiful bead in this mix, this twist right here. And you see the turquoise and the brown is so pretty together. Some nice big fire polish here with the brown and the blue. I do like the brown and the blue too. And here's another brown fire polish. This one has what feels to me like a stone or pebble finish, which I think complements this one really nicely. And then we've got some more. So more turquoise, like a turquoise Picasso right here. Yeah, Megan has done such a fantastic job. I love these. I love these so much. And then some more. And look at this. This is an English cut in a large size. And I want more of this, Megan. Can I put in a request? Can we see if we can get as individual strands any larger versions like this of these English cuts? Because I tend to see them in small, and they are one of my very, very favorite shapes of beads. Yes, 6 millimeter English cut. I love that so much. So this is this mix here, where you get all these kind of bronzy, turquoise, brown colors together. And of course, turquoise is always so pretty. And then you do get the daggers as well. And they're really nice shades of them too. Okay, so this here is this mix that Megan put together. Really pretty. All right. And I apologize, I'm not going to know the names of all of these. It should be there in the shopping cart. If you click on it, it will show the name, and it'll, have pictures of each strand and all of that. But that is such a pretty mix. I know, Denise, I've only I think one time seen the bigger English cut, and it's just so nice to hold in your hands. All right. Here was another mix I pulled already for when I was doing the photos. I love these. These remind me of little sweaters. These remind me of sweater beads. Open this one. Oh, Jungle Treasure. Oh, that is a good name for it. Okay, and this to me is very Art Deco. This is very vintage. This is like Great Gatsby, if you like that, which of course I do. But this feels very, 1920s, 1930s. You've got that kind of dark gold in there with what I don't know the proper name, but I do call these sweater beads. But really beautiful, beautiful beads here. Heirloom. Oh, thank you, Megan. Okay, Heirloom's a great name for this one. Really cool designs, too. I have to put this down for a minute just so I can show the pattern on the beads. So here you see this. And then this has a nice little swirl pattern, and these are all check glass. And then this one has a pattern, too. I mean, so vintage. Laura, I totally agree. Megan is the best mix designer. Absolutely. Yeah, these are so pretty. So you've got these beads and all these different patterns and shapes. And I really do like this like dark gold. That's a really nice kind of matte, but it still has a little sheen to it. I like it. So what's the weight of this collection? I think oh, nope, this one doesn't have a weight. Megan, would you be able to help? What's the weight of this collection here, the heirloom one? And we'll have to be thinking which ones we want to design with. So when we see one that we just love and are going to want to design with, we should pull it out and say, let's keep that one off to the side because we do have a lot to look at. And we are just a few minutes away too from doing our first giveaway. We're gonna do it in about 4 minutes. I'm gonna do them every 30 minutes. So I think that'll be the easiest way to keep track. So we're gonna do our first giveaway in 4 minutes, 100 grams. So this is a 100-gram pack. And that's what that looks like. So very much the opposite. So let's look here. So here is Great Gatsby, white, bronze, black. And here is fun and colorful and summery, kind of like the primary colors. And I am so thankful that we learned that tip that I don't have to rip these. So let's look at this guy. Oh, hello, Kim. All right, and these are, oh, there's a butterfly in here. Okay, this one's just gonna get put down because there's some hidden beads in here. There is a little butterfly. There's, of course, these flowers, which are pretty. Beautiful flowers. And there are the solid red. There's the ones with like a, what is this? This is like a topaz with an AB finish. There's some of the blue accents in here. And those are really pretty. I saw another little, oh, there's ladybugs. There are ladybugs in here. I love it. So little ladybugs and flowers and butterflies. And I saw the question about how you enter the giveaway. So that's a great question. So I'm going to ask a question here live on Art Beads. So you have to be here on Art Beads to participate, and you have to be here during this live show. I'm going to ask a question. The first person who comments with the correct answer will win. So you can guess multiple times, but you do have to be here on Art Beads because it's the only place that Megan and I can actually see the comments. And if more than one person has the correct answer, it was whoever was the fastest and put in the comment first. Okay, and so, oh, there's some nice like filler beads in this one too. That's nice when you have little smaller accent beads. I think that really helps with the designing. That's fun. But yeah, ladybugs, butterflies, flowers, very cheerful, colorful mix. These are cute too, even just the little yellow guys. Yeah, so is the free shipping on orders over 29 only for the bead mixes? I don't think so. I think that's for everything on the website, but I'm going to let Megan clarify that. Oh, she says it's for everything. So we are doing that special where it's the free shipping over $29 for US and Canada. All right. Okay, put this one aside too. So pretty. I know, this is fun. As you can see, I haven't opened many of these yet. And so I'm really having fun opening these. Okay, so here is greens. Being a redhead, I love greens. And we're 1 minute away from our first giveaway. So, let's see. So this one, hopefully that's coming through as clear for everyone as it is for me. So beautiful multiple shades of green. You've got these green leaves. I think they call them vintage style. You have some green flowers. You've got lots of green, just assorted bead shapes in here. Some fun little like hexagons. This is a cute little bead. Oh, this would be great for plants. Oh, that's a great idea. Yes, those beaded plants. I think Becky did a live on them, how to make a beaded plant. It was really cute. Look at this bead. Okay, I am fascinated by this bead. look at the hole orientation. I don't think I've seen that bead before. That's really neat. So that is fun. And I love green, and I love all the shades of green. It's not easy to put together all these shades so they don't look kind of funky. Like, she did a really good job. So thank you, Megan. I wish we could have Megan on camera. I really do. Yeah, so this is really a beautiful, beautiful green. All right, we're gonna do our first giveaway. I'm gonna put this away. I love this one. Let me see. This is pretty. Okay, so we're gonna put this guy away. Okay, so our first giveaway, let me grab it. I had to have these all like sorted out. Okay, so we're gonna give away some charms. Let me pull them out. So I'll show you the charms we're gonna give away. So we're going to give away, you'll get 2 of each. So we've got, let me sort them out here. So kind of for spring and just for fun. Okay, so let's see. Actually, and a couple of them I only have 1 of, but you're gonna get 2 of. And so if you remember a couple weeks ago, we made this earring, which was so fun to do. This was using those frozen, matte frozen Super Duo colors, and we coordinated them to a fish charm. So we're gonna give away a little pair of fishy charms. So we're gonna do that. Then we're also gonna give away some nice yellow flowers for spring. And you're gonna get 2 of each. We're gonna do some little heart keys, which I think are really cute. And that just reminded me, I totally forgot to put on earrings today. I made a little pair of earrings with these, and I was gonna wear it today. Then we've got some little cute hearts, and a little pair of them. And then we're gonna do a pair of ladybugs. I only have 1, but we're gonna do a pair, so you will get a pair, I promise. And then a pair of dragonflies. Again, I only had 1 sample. But I want to make sure everyone knows they're going to get a pair of everything, because I want to make it so and you can make earrings or a necklace or a charm bracelet, but I feel like it's good to have 2 of each. So this is our first giveaway, and it'll go to 1 lucky winner. 1 person will win all of these. And I actually do have a trivia question for today, and it will be the first person who comments with the correct answer live here during this Saturday morning cartoon special that we're doing. All right, I gotta go find my question because I had to keep everything straight. Okay, here is the question, and I need to read it so I don't get it wrong. On which part of your body would you see a piece of jewelry known as a torque? On which part of your body would you see a piece of jewelry known as a torque? So go ahead and put your guesses in there, and Megan will be looking for the first correct answer. And then she'll pin that for us so we can see who won. And I didn't know the answer, so I was excited to see this. As soon as Megan has that winner, on which part of your body would you see a piece of jewelry known as a torque? Congratulations to Wendy. Congratulations. So if you can please send your address over to support@artbeads.com, we can send it to you. And I believe the correct answer, and I'll let Megan verify this, was the neck. The neck is where you would see a piece of jewelry called a torque. So Wendy, congratulations. You won these charms. And then just send your address, please, over to support@artbeads.com so you can get your charms, your goodies. I think they'll be fun for spring. So congratulations, Wendy. I do love the fish. The fish is so much fun. Okay. All right, I'm going to put those guys away. That was giveaway number 1. so that was giveaway number 1. We'll do another one in about 25 minutes here. So we're gonna look at some more mixes, and then we'll do another giveaway, and we're still gonna design today too. Like I said, we don't really have a limit on time today, so we're just gonna have fun and kind of just chat and look at all this new stuff of Megan's, and then have fun designing and putting some together. And then I have to find where giveaway number 2 is. Okay, I found giveaway number 2, so I am ready for that. Yes, Francie, it is a fun day. I love this. Okay, let's keep looking. Oh, okay, this one. All right, so Susan J from Seattle. You're probably gonna know what I'm gonna say about this one, because I'm originally from Seattle. So this totally reminded me of the Seahawks color for those who are football fans. These definitely reminded me of Seahawks colors, but when you take that out of your mind, it is just a beautiful color palette. There has to be a reason they chose it. But who would have thought to put green with cobalt? It's so striking. It's very, very elegant to do the blue and the green mix together. And I think Megan did a great job of picking the right shades of blue and green. Okay, so Megan's saying, hi, ha, I did too. Well, I think, Megan's from the Northwest too. So I think when you're from the Northwest, your brain just kind of goes there. So there's even like this really nice dark matte cobalt as well. That's really pretty. And then there's also, this nugget is cool. Let me twist and turn that. This nugget is really a cool shape of a bead. I like that a lot. And I feel like this mix might go really well with antique brass. If you look at the antique brass with it, that's another reason I pulled some clasps in different finishes, because we can hold them up together. Copper would be pretty too, LJ. I don't think I pulled. Oh, I did. Here's the antique copper. Ooh, that would be pretty too. That would be very nice together. So you can kind of have fun thinking about what you'd like to pair with it. Then there's these beautiful little rondelles. This is a neat bead strand. What is the color of the square green ones called? Ooh, great question. Megan, do you know what this color finish is called? I don't know the name of that. It looks like a Picasso of some sort. Antique bronze would be so pretty. Okay, moon dust olive. That is a wonderful name. I want to have a bedroom, and I want the color to be called moon dust olive. Ooh, leaves. These are neat. So they are vibrant green on one side, and they are a beautiful blue on the other one. Okay, Laura, thank you for bringing that to our attention. She said, anyone else see on the site the citrus blossom mix for $1,000.63? Oh my goodness. Okay, we will definitely look into that. Megan says she's fixing it now. Oh my gosh. Yes, definitely it is not a $1,000 bead mix. So these leaves are cool. And it is neat to have those two sides to it. It's just really fun. Like you look at it from one side, it's really dark blue and beautiful and irisy. And you look from the other side and it's green. And then there are some green drops in this mix as well. And it's that perfect green match. And then I think I dropped this. I think I already showed that one. And then this neat two-tone fire polish. So this is another brand new mix that Megan put together. That is just so pretty. Yes, I love it. You got the bell flowers, you have the fire polish, you've got the nuggets, you've got rondelles and squares and leaves and drops. Lots of fun to play with here. Okay, so I'm going to put Ellen, yes, free shipping on that one. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I sometimes find that too, and I'm like, oh, that is just funny at that point. You're like, that's definitely not the right price. It's like, how did that even happen? Oh, they do look like sliced avocado. Totally. Yeah, totally looks like sliced avocado. Absolutely. All right, let's put that one aside. And we're just going to keep looking because it's so much fun. Okay, 4th of July. Of course, it's going to be here before we know it. love it. Karen saying, bow to the superpowers of Mixmaster Megan. So Megan, you really did a lovely, lovely job on these. They are so pretty. So if you like to do 4th of July jewelry, I know we have a huge 4th of July celebration in our town every year. There's a parade. My kids were actually in the parade last year. Their teacher was Teacher of the Year. So they got to ride on a 4th of July parade float with her, which was really fun. But we have this like great old-fashioned 4th of July festival here with like there's a dunk tank, there's music, there's water slides, hot dogs, hamburgers. It's just so much fun. But this is a wonderful red, white, and blue mix, which is really pretty. And I want to put a pin through this one because I want to show the whole orientation. Every once in a while, we're encountering beads I haven't really seen before. I want to know where the hole goes. Oh, it's like bunting. It's like 4th of July bunting. That's neat. Look. I wonder how we could write something on these and it wouldn't come off. Because how cute would that be if you could write like a little sentence on these? And it's like a little banner. So how do we write something on there that it doesn't come off? Because that would be so cute. So you could do like a little 4th of July bunting banner with this mix. Those are neat. I did not see that coming with that whole orientation. So I really like that. Okay. And it's got some nice bigger beads in here too. Vintage paint. That might be a good idea. Okay. That would be fun. I like that. Oh, these are your city colors of Cleveland. Oh, that's neat. A Sharpie. I was wondering, I thought about a Sharpie too. I was like, I wonder if you could just do a Sharpie on here. Rub-on letters, that would be good. Because you could spell out love, hope. You know, there's a lot of different things you could spell out here. USA, absolutely. Lots of things you can do. So that's a really pretty mix. And again, if you want to see the price or the color name or the quantity, just click that shopping bag icon. It should have all of these preloaded, so you don't have to go searching for them. And then when you click on them, it will show you all the details. Ooh, Hot Fix rhinestones. That's a nice one. What's the large blue one? Let's look at the large blue one. Oh, yeah. This is the large blue one. That's pretty. I like that. And then there's a nice, really pretty blue pearl looking bead too. Okay, so there we go. And then I'm gonna pull out now one of my very, very favorites. I gotta pull this down. So if you guys see what I'm doing here, I have got all of those and I need to pull it down so I can reach. Okay, let me kind of do this. There's also some new seed bead mixes too. All right, I saw this one, and I know not everybody is a yellow fan. I happen to be a yellow fan, and I'm especially like a vintagey yellow fan. And I think this mix is perfect because I think the beads look very vintage too. This looks total 1950s to me. And these colors make me very happy. So this has... I mean, if you can just imagine like a statement necklace made with these and these really unusual shaped beads, they're just really neat. And they're a nice scale too, as well. So here we have this, which is it's like a golden yellow, I would call it. It almost has a little bit of a green undertone, and it also shimmers a little pink. So I don't know what this finish is, but it's really interesting because it is shimmering pink. And it's got a little bit of green, a little bit of gold, and a little bit of yellow. Yes, the melon beads. These are beautiful. They're huge melon beads. So beautiful melon beads. And then there's like this, which is like a mustard. But it's not really a mustard. This definitely has more orange in it. Goldenrod. Okay, so goldenrod. And this is a nice mix because it has a good assortment of sizes, which is really great. Here's a beautiful strand of just round beads. Green, so she did put, I think Megan was probably seeing that this was having a little bit of a green effect to it. So she did put in a really pretty green bead. What is the shape of this first one? I don't know. Megan, do you know what the shape is? I don't know the shape of that one. It's interesting. Wonky oval. Okay, I love it that his name is actually Wonky Oval. That's a fun name for it. Okay, so this is so pretty. And then there's these guys as well in the mix. So these nice kind of flat rounds. And that brings it a little lighter and brighter to put the white in there. Some cushion rounds. So we love our cushion rounds. So that has a little bit more green to it as well. Here's a really nice soft yellowy gold. Oh, Christy's saying, I would love to be able to buy the wonky oval separately. You know what, me too. So maybe what we can do is we can ask Megan, as she's looking for more of those large size English cuts to be able to sell separately, maybe we can put in a request if she can find any wonky ovals that we can purchase separately. I know she won't be able to do that today, but we can put it on our wish list, and she is so great about trying to search for that stuff. Ooh, pretty. This one has, this looks like almost like a melon to me. It's not a melon bead, but the colors look like a melon color to me. And Gina's saying wonky ovals, me too, yes. So pretty. And then another bead here, and this one is pinch bead. I thought that's what the name was, but I didn't want to say it until I saw it. Here's a really pretty pinch bead. So this is, I love this mix. This might be one of my favorites that she put together for this show. Oh, and the clear white ones glow in the dark. Okay, so that's amazing too. So really, really pretty. And wonky ovals for me too, says Kat. Okay, Megan has a mission. So I know she's up for it. And then Gina's saying some of the other mixes have the wonky ovals too. Oh, I see one. I see one right now. I'm going to go grab it and we'll look at the next mix that has the wonky ovals, because I see the one I think you're talking about. So this is a beautiful, beautiful mix. I love it. Those colors are just beautiful. Okay, I see it as another gorgeous mix. Okay, this has wonky ovals too. If we want to look at more wonky ovals, look at these colors. These are beautiful. This is like pink and tangerine and just really pretty. And I swear I just saw the wonky ovals in there. Yep. And now we know the name of them. All right, so daggers. So if you are wanting to do your dragonflies, this would be a great dragonfly mix because you've got your daggers. You also have these beads, and you're going to be able to do the body of the dragonfly in these beads. So this would be a really great mix if you wanted to do this project. Some bead just fell somewhere. You also have these that you could do the body of the dragonfly with too. Oh, and how about this for the head? I think you can do the entire dragonfly with this mix. Ooh, I might have to do this off camera another time, because you can do this as the head, this as the middle section. You can do this as the tail, and here are your beautiful wings. So you could absolutely make your dragonfly. You just have to add a couple little seed beads and the crystals. It is a dragonfly kit. That would be really pretty. And then I just saw Denise saying these colors would be beautiful with turquoise. I totally agree. Actually, there is this strand I was wanting to show. I'm going to pull it in just a minute. But here are these. Here are the wonky ovals in this mix. This is beautiful. Yeah, we need separate wonky ovals, please. I think we're all drooling over the wonky ovals. Really pretty pink rectangles. Let's see. This is a pretty, pretty mix. And then we've got this, which is another, what is this color? Some of these have tags, and that's helpful. Sundial. So we got sundial. This is a two-tone fire polish. Yeah, really pretty. And then another cushion round in this really pretty, the name of this is on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember it, but it's really a pretty, pretty color. So here are all these. And then if you did want to pair it with turquoise, I can show you. This was a $5 find. This used to be, I believe, $9.99 because I saw it on the website for that. Is now one of Megan's $5 finds. And if you paired turquoise with this, that would be really pretty to put a pop of turquoise if you see what that looks like. Oh, and for anyone who joined us midway, we are having some incredible sales right now. So right now, we are having a whole section of $5 finds. Some of them are vintage bead strands. Some of them are bead mixes, and they were a lot more, and Megan's put them into a special $5 category. We're also having a 30% off sale, some of the past mixes that Megan has put together, which is exciting. And I put some of my favorites in the shopping bag. And then Megan is having all of these beautiful new mixes that she just put together. And then we're also doing free shipping, orders over $29 to the US and Canada. And we're doing a giveaway every 30 minutes. So if you joined us partway through, there are so many fun things happening today on this special Saturday morning cartoons. And I just saw the question on where do you learn to make the dragonfly? So we did these guys on Tuesdays live. So the replay is available. You can go watch it and you'll see how to make a dragonfly. And both of these used bead mixes as well. They're just perfect for making dragonflies because you get a nice assortment of beads. So you can definitely go back and rewatch how to make a little beaded dragonfly. And the dragonflies have a little loop at the top, so you can connect them as a pendant or an earring or to a sun catcher. We were talking about that as well. All right, beautiful, beautiful mix. I love this one. I feel like, do we want to keep this one out where we might design with this one today? I feel like we might want to keep this one handy. I feel like that one might be a candidate for working with today. It's so pretty. Okay. And then I've got some more. There's more, guys. There's so many. And then we are going to design today too. So I have these little mixes. These are 50-gram mixes. So these are the smaller size. So you'll see, let me show you a 50 versus 100. So here you can see the two different sizes. So just really, ooh, these are neat. Okay, we'll get to those in a minute. I'm going to open these up. Okay, so this is my colors. I love these. The kind of Wedgwoody blue, that vintagey green, white, and a pop of yellow. These remind me of old kitchen tile colors from vintage houses. Totally, I've seen so many vintage houses with like the green tiles and the blue tiles. I love it. Oh, Paulette, that's wonderful. Yay, you made some dragonflies. And the lady in your building loved them. That's good to hear. Thank you. They're fun. They're fun. I really enjoyed that. It was a challenge, and it was a fun challenge to figure out how to do. So just great little beads. Those leaves are so cute. There's even a light blue in there. Really pretty. And then here's another 50-gram bag. So this is nice. Where's the pink package? Ooh. Hopefully it's there. If not, maybe Megan can find it. I tried to make sure I put everything in that shopping bag, but I know I might have missed something. So hopefully I didn't, but Megan can find it. Okay, so, ooh, I like these. I think I have to make a pair of earrings out of these because, what did I just see? Look at these. Look at that pale, like, like frost mint. I don't know the right color for it, but color name, but it's a really pretty, but look at those. And then this color with, this is, look at that. It's got that nice table cut in it, so it reflects. And it's got the swirl, so each bead is a little bit different. Seafoam, thank you. It's like a pale seafoam. Oh, okay, and Megan is saying all of the 100-gram and 50-gram bags are 100% vintage. Okay, I love that. I love that so much. So that's, I didn't know that, Megan. I love it because you know me. I am vintagey girl. I love vintage. But look at these. These are like little pillows. These are like little pillows with the etching on them. So really pretty and just unusual. And then the little clovers. I'm going to pull this up again. This was a 50-gram bag. And I'm going to put this one aside because I would love to make a little pair of earrings with this, probably with silver. I think it would be really sweet and pretty. So nice mix on that one. And then let's look at the pink one. And we're almost ready for another giveaway. So again, if you are on YouTube or Facebook, pop on over to artbeads.com so you can participate. We just can't see the comments on Facebook or YouTube. So that is a gorgeous mix. Okay, let's look at this pinky purple one. Okay, this one I want to put aside. I'm trying to put off to the right the ones I think we might end up designing with. Oh, do I have the Evening at Versailles mix? I do not know if I have that one. Let me see. I don't think they all have their color. I don't think they've got their names on them necessarily. So they've got like a code. So I'm not sure which one that might be. But if I do, I'll show everything I've got for sure. And then here is this pink purple, and this is so vintagey pink purple colors. Look at this. These are neat big beads. That would be beautiful in a necklace. I can easily see that in a necklace or an earring with that swirl. And it is a little shimmery too. This reminds me of swirled nail polish. If you've ever seen like marble nail polish, that's what that reminds me of. And then we've got these cute little ones. Look at these. And then the hole for these guys is right there. So that's how they will sit. They'll sit at like a diagonal here. So let me show. Again, this is why we love doing this live. So we can actually see. Ooh, look at this one. There's like a little twist bead. And then there's also, where is that bead? Okay, I want to show how these will sit. So these are going to sit like that, if you can see that. So they're not necessarily a square, they're more like a little diamond. So then you got this twist bead, and then there's some leaves, and the leaves hole goes like this. So you've got that, so you could do a little wire wrapping, a quatrefoil. Thank you. This is a little quatrefoil. And then you've got a little leaf bead here. And then you've got some other, these are different. Look at these. You see what they are? They remind me of like they've been sliced. If you look at these lined up, these look like they have just been sliced off of like a glass cane. So really pretty right there. And then there's just really pretty beads. There's just some different assorted beads. Ooh, what is this? Look at this little guy. That's a neat little shape too, and it's got that swirl to it as well. So that's a neat little cone almost, and it's a cute little triangle cone. Or cylindric. Oh, I'm terrible. My son, my 12-year-old, will be correcting me with whatever the proper name for this shape is. It's definitely not a cylinder. It's a cone. I guess we'd call that a cone when it's 3D like that. It could be an angel skirt. Oh, I love that. That would be a nice angel skirt for sure. I love it when we start thinking of what these beads can be that is more like a figure or something, like a spider or a butterfly, an angel. Really fun. Okay, I'm going to put this one away. That's pretty. That's really a pretty mix. Party hat, I like it. A beak, that's a fun one for it too. Oh, hello, Nancy. Good morning. All right, so that's really pretty too. And then I think we have time to show one more before our next giveaway. So I've got one more strand mix to show. I've got a couple more 100-gram bags and some more tubes. Oh, good, Jackie. Yes, we wanted to do that. The free shipping over $29. So we were hoping to be able to give that this weekend too. Just lots of fun stuff. We really wanted to kind of have like a bead party here. Megan and I were talking and planning on what we should do. And we're like, we just want to have fun. We just, we don't do these Saturday morning cartoons every week anymore. So we're like, when we do them, we just want to have fun and make it a party. Okay, so if you are a fan of cobalt and blue, this is a great mix. It's got smaller beads. So some of the mixes have bigger beads, some have smaller. But I want to show kind of the showstopper bead in here is this guy. Look at this guy in here. One thing is missing, mimosas. Yes. So that's a really, really pretty. Yes. I love it. Oh, yes, I agree. Totally. I love Kaz's comment. Yes, please party. No more challenges. I agree totally. All right, so this has got I'm going to put some on a pin here just so we can see. I think it's going to be easier. And then my clock did chime, so we definitely want to do a giveaway as well. I don't even think I've got all the different bead shapes on here. I don't think. Okay, so here are, oops, my lighting just went a little crazy. Okay, so here are these different shaped beads in this mix. And they're all kind of a nice similar size. So that would be really easy to work with and incorporate into a design. Oh, and Eve is saying the 2 pink mixes are missing. Oh no, okay. Megan can definitely look for that. I think you're probably meaning this is the pink mix we showed. I know we showed this pink mix as well. So I know Megan will definitely look for that for us. Okay, I'm gonna put this away and we're gonna do our next giveaway. So again, first correct comment, first comment with the correct answer to the question I ask will win. And you gotta comment here on art beads. You can't be commenting on YouTube or Facebook because we can't see it. Okay, so that's a really pretty mix. Okay, and let's see, I gotta find my giveaway number 2. I organized this. Okay, giveaway number 2 is my very, very favorite tool. We're gonna give away a wire looping plier. So if you've seen any of the lives, you know I love this tool. Let me just show real quick how it works. I'll grab one of these beads. For me, it takes the place of a round nose plier. It's truly my favorite tool. And so we're gonna give away a pair of a plier here. So it makes great little loops for doing your wrapped wire loops or your simple wire loops. Jackie, I love it. I'm getting dizzy with all these great beads. They're so beautiful. And I'm so excited to get to design with them too. Okay, so here we go. Just made a little wrapped wire loop. And so the wire looping pliers are great for that. So we're gonna give away a pair of them to one lucky winner. So we're gonna give away a pair of wire looping pliers for this giveaway. All right, I'm gonna ask another trivia question. First correct answer posted here live on Art Beads wins. Okay, again, I had to write it down to make sure I didn't say it incorrectly here. Which country has been producing beautiful glass beads known as Murano beads for over 800 years? Which country has been producing beautiful glass beads known as Murano beads for over 800 years? First correct answer wins. And I did see that question, where are my boys? My boys are hanging out in their bedroom being awesome and letting mama do this, which is so nice because my husband is in Calgary. All right, we'll wait for Megan to pin the correct winner's comment and who the winner is. I believe I did see it, so that's good. And then we will send them a pair of wire looping pliers. Congratulations to Gina in Iowa. And the correct answer is Italy. Italy has the Murano beads. Twixie is in her donut right now. She has a little cat bed donut thing. It's her favorite spot in the house. So she's just looking at the birdies out the window. So congratulations to Gina. If you could please send that email. So Gina in Iowa, if you could please send that email to support@artbeads.com with your address. And then Michelle or Thaisa or Megan will be able to send you out your own pair of wire looping pliers. Oh, hello, Mary. We have had so much fun, and we're going to keep going. So even though you just got here, Mary, we still have a lot of fun for this beading party, this special Saturday morning cartoons. We are looking at beautiful mixes that Megan put together. And then what we're also going to do is we're going to design with them in a little bit here. We're going to make some jewelry today as well. And then we've got some great specials. Megan has a new $5 section she just put together with some beautiful beads that were a lot more than $5. A lot of Megan's older versions of her 10-strand mixes and 5-strand mixes, the ones from the past couple months, are 30% off. And then we're looking at brand new mixes today too. So lots happening, and then free shipping over $29. So lots of fun. Okay, I want to dump this because this has got some interesting shapes. And Megan let us know that all of the 100-gram and 50-gram bags are vintage beads, which we love. Okay, so this has got some faces. This has got some great faces in here. It's got some swirls. I want to see if the faces are two-sided. Okay, so the faces are two-sided. Oh, and Mary, we're doing a giveaway every 30 minutes, so there's still more giveaways to be had. So here are the faces, and then there's swirls. There's these little beads. Again, I'm not sure what that bead shape is, but that's really fun. There's these great little kind of marbled blue beads. There's these little beads in here too. Lots of fun little hidden beads. And then there's some really big cobalt beads as well. So this beautiful, really nice cobalt bead. And then this one. So if you are a fan of blue beads, these are beautiful. Really pretty. And you see, when you spread out a mix like this, there's a lot of beads. So it's a lot of beads to be had. Yeah, I could see how the one bead would look like a tooth. I could totally see that. All right, so let me keep showing all of these beautiful beads. Yeah, and this is all Megan's handiwork. Megan has been putting all of these together. So great question, Diane, about where can we find the $5 specials. I put some of my favorites, like this one, into the shopping bag, but there is a whole section dedicated to them as well right now, and Megan has the link for that. She went through the website and she found mixes. You'll see mixes in there. You'll see vintage bead strands. You'll see a lot of really cool beads, and they are all $5. So really neat. Like I would swear this one was $9.99 before she put it in the $5 section, this really beautiful strand. So lots of fun things. I know, we want to meet Megan. I know, I was really trying to think how we could do some type of dual screen here. And I was just like, oh, I don't know how we're going to do that. But it would be great to have Megan here with us on camera, even though she's definitely here with us behind the scenes. All right, I'm going to open this up after I take a sip of water. All right, this is a neat color mix. So this is like creams, browns, bronzes, golds. Again, this is like a hidden treasure one as well. And there are these guys, which are neat and big and fun. And there's that hole. And you see that we've got lots of beautiful fire polish. So this could be really good on like a memory wire bracelet. These could be a nice size because I think a lot of these ones would go on to memory wire. I have some here. Yeah, the chunky butterflies are cool. Yeah, they're big. Really neat. And you see this even got the little eyes up there. But I think most of these beads will go easily on to memory wire. And we can just look at their bead shapes by doing this too. I wonder if this one will go on or if it's too long. Nope, it fits. So that's neat. So all these different bead shapes in here. Ooh, I love it. Christy, that's perfect. This is a perfect place to put that request for more skull beads. Absolutely. We're making a list for Megan. We've got wonky ovals, 6mm, English cuts, and now skull beads. Definitely. Okay, Megan's saying she wants more skull beads too. So I look at this mix. I definitely think memory wire. I think it would be really pretty. All of these beads, except for that big butterfly, are going to fit nicely onto memory wire. And then I think you could take this mix and definitely pair it, if you wanted, with this mix that we already looked at. Kind of these older, like kind of rustic ruins here. If you put the turquoise with it, I think this could be one that would be really pretty to mix together. The turquoise with the browns, with the golds, and that has some of them in here already. But if you really kind of wanted to go with this color palette, you can see how that would look if you put just that nice turquoise in there too. That could be really, really pretty. I'm gonna try to not mix up these different collections. I feel like I'll never be able to figure them out again if I do. Okay, and then get these guys. 3 more of Megan's beautiful mixes, a couple tubes of the Toho. And then what we can do is we can start designing, or I can show a couple of the mixes I have on hand that are on that 30% off sale. So I've got everything on my table today. My whole table is full. Oh, love a class using nibbits. I think I have one, Michelle. I think I did one with a little linked bracelet using nibbits. If not, if I'm not remembering that correctly, I can definitely put that on the list of shows and classes because nibbits are fun. Oh, how about a mix of findings? I like that. That's a great idea. Maybe Megan too can get that on the wish list too. A mix of clasps. Ooh, I bet that'd be fun. Okay, I'm gonna keep looking. Okay, 3 more bags of mixes. Then we've looked at all of Megan's beautiful new mixes, and then we do have some tubes of seed beads to look at. And then we can choose if we want to get into designing or look at some of the mixes that are on that 30% off sale. Okay. So this, again, so vintage. I mean, you just look at this and you're like, this is absolutely vintage. These are cute. They look like, I don't know the proper name, but they look like pumpkins. I know, Megan's been working so hard. But this is pretty. I think we talked about this before, of using more gray in our designs. And this is a beautiful mix with a lot of different gray in it. And the red that it's paired with is a nice, not too, like, it's not a brassy red. It's a nice kind of understated red for that bead right there. And then it's got nice, like a gunmetal or hematite look. Beautiful gray drops here, a gray pearl. And then this bead here is interesting. I'm gonna put this one on a pin. I'm so glad I have head pins here because I just think it's easier. This is an interesting swirl. Look at that bead. That's got a lot of colors. I have never seen that particular bead before. That's really neat. So that's fun. And actually, I love this shape as well. Again, I think pumpkin. I don't know what the term is, but it's a really cool bead. So really pretty. And you got the gray and just the colors go so well. So that is a beautiful, beautiful mix. All right. And then I'm going to show the next one. Those are so pretty. And then And let's see, let's look at this one, and then we're gonna look at a purple 10 strand mix. Oh, this is pretty. This might be a candidate for memory wire too. Cinderella pumpkin shape, I love it, Gina. And Andy's saying the swirl bead was why I added it to the cart. That swirl bead is really neat. Okay, I like these colors. So this is purple and turquoise. You see here, it's got some little moon faces. It has this neat big bead here. Some purple triangles. Oh, this bead again, that one with the different direction on it. Okay, let's put a couple of these on a pin too. Because here again, we have this bead. Megan, do you know what this bead is called? I have never seen this shape. I mean, the shape itself is like a candy corn. If we're kind of talking about like, what do these shapes remind us of? The actual outer shape does look like a candy corn from the side, but I've never seen it with that hole going through it. It's so neat. And then we've got the moon faces, which would be a cute little earring because he can sit upright when you have him coming like this on an earring, like a wedge, yeah. So she doesn't know the name of it either. It fell off a cotton strand in an unnamed bag. That's a great story. I love that. Yeah, a lot of these came on cotton strands that were falling apart. When I was so fortunate to be able to go to the warehouse, I was encountering that a lot too. A lot of the vintage beads are on old cotton strands, and a lot of them are falling apart, the strands themselves. So when you pick them up, the beads just come off in your hands, and the strand just kind of disappears. It's really fun. So really neat mix here. I'll hold this up again with those wedges. Oh, and then these. These are beautiful. They've got a little stripe in them. So not only do they have a swirl, but they have a stripe. So that's cool. So I'll hold this up again so we can see this guy. And again, I apologize. I don't know the names of these. It is there in the shopping bag if you want to know what each one of these mixes is called. So that's so pretty. There we go. Mermaid's Hoard. I love it. All right, and then we've got one more brand new 10-strand mix, and then a couple tubes of new seed bead blends too. Then we have to figure out what we want to do today. If we want to make like a memory wire bracelet, if we want to make a bracelet, like a strung bracelet using one of those new magnetic clasps, make some earrings. And then, like I said, I do have some mixes that are on the 30% off sale I can show. If we want to do that, we have a lot. Okay, so that's a pretty mix with those faces, are so cool. All right, and I'm trying to keep everything separate. Oh my goodness, where did I put my number 3 giveaway? All right, I have to find my 3rd giveaway real quick because I know I just lost it. Okay, I got it. Okay, giveaway number 3 has been found. Okay, so here is this last brand new 10-strand mix. Oh, I see memory wire bracelet would be fun. Okay, let's do it. I'm good. We'll find a mix that would be perfect for a memory wire bracelet. Always enjoy those. What is the purple up in the corner above my mat? Oh, I think that I just saw that comment a little late. So it's this right here. So last but not least of these new gorgeous mixes by Megan, we have a cushion round. We have some little 2-hole lentils. A beautiful round bead that looks like a purple pearl. We love that. And then we got some gorgeous leaves. I wonder if the leaves would go on memory wire. I don't know if I've tested that before. So beautiful, like rich, intense purples. And then I want to say this is Polychrome Orchid Aqua. I've loved that color for a while now. This is a nice bellflower, and it's a giant strand of it. And so we've got that. And then Megan's gone and she's paired it with some lighter purples to kind of lighten it up and brighten it up a little bit. So we've got these flowers, and this is again a huge strand. As you know, if you sometimes buy check glass flower beads, you kind of get a small strand that looks like this. And that's just because they're usually pretty pricey and you get like a smaller strand. So whenever I see a giant strand of like a nice flower, I love it. and then some more beautiful, beautiful shades of purple. So this is a gorgeous mix of beautiful, beautiful purple beads. And there's even more because there's 10 strands total. So here's 8. And here are these beautiful beads. I think that's a dime bead. And then some little drops as well in purple. And I can tell that if I pull this out, it's gonna fall apart on me. So let me try. But again, I'm seeing, so here is that what we were talking about, cotton strands. So beads used to be always on cotton strands, or Megan can correct me if I'm wrong on this, but, and so really old, really, really vintage, really old beads tend to be on those, or on the cotton strands. And so they do tend to fall apart and your beads come off of them. But just beautiful, beautiful. So gorgeous, gorgeous purples here as well. So if you are a purple fan, and again, I always want to do it. I mean, purple and turquoise, you can't go wrong. I just have this here, but there's a million other turquoise beads, of course, but you can't go wrong with purple and turquoise. What other colors would look great with this? Here, Megan put, here's a seed bead tube we're going to look at here in just a minute, but you see there's a pop of yellow, which is so pretty. You can do a pop of yellow with it, which is always nice. Purple and green would be gorgeous. I don't know if I have, oh, here was, I just had this off to show, like, you know, designs we've done in the past with different strand mixes. But here you have like this is a rosy color, not so much a purple, but paired with green and cream. You can kind of see what this would look like if you had cream with your purple, or you had green with your purple. That would be so pretty too. Or turquoise, lots you can do. So this is a beautiful mix. And these are all brand new. These are all, you know, Megan just put these together. She's obviously been working really hard, so thank you, Megan. But all of these beautiful, beautiful new bead mixes and strand assortments. And then real quick, I do want to show these new tubes of seed beads as well. It's always fun when you get a tube of seed beads. It gives you lots of options. You don't have to buy them individually. This is so pretty. I like this one. And this is my favorite. I love that little bugle bead in there and the different sizes of beads. Here's the purple and the mustard. And here is white and like a teal and a purple as well. And then this is gold, different shades of gold and brown and a little green. And this, ooh, look at that nice purple bead. I didn't see that in there. So let's get that purple mix back. What would that look like? Yeah, you could do this. See that beautiful purple bead in there and how it goes really nice with like that antique bronzy color, the cream, a little bit of pink. Yeah, and these are in a larger container. So that's a great point, Monica. These are in the really big tubes versus the small little more standard tubes. So if you like seed bead mixes, Megan has done a really great job of putting these together. I tend to use them a lot now. I find it nice to already have the color palette coordinated for me. And it's nice, I don't have to buy individual tubes. So that's really pretty. And here's a 4th of July, a little patriotic one. So we had that patriotic mix with the bunting, with the banner. So you could definitely do this as your seed bead accent. So if you don't do sewing designs, the bugle beads are great for fringe earrings. I often see them in fringe earrings. That's a pretty common use for them. I've seen them brick stitched together. Lots of different things, lots of dangles, earrings, things like that are great for the bugles. Maybe someone can do a show on tube beads. Ooh, that's a great idea. We'll add that to the list because that would be a really great idea. And maybe we can just do a show on bugles. So we can do bugles and tubes because like a lot of these do have bugles and they are a fun element to add to your design. But if you haven't seen how they work in play before, then it is hard to kind of conceptualize it. So that would be great. Oh, I like bugles on memory wire. I didn't know you could put them on memory wire. Ooh. Oh, and bugles are good for spider legs. I like that. That's a great idea. I love this mix. I feel like I want to keep this mix out because I want to do something with that one. All right, so those are all the gorgeous, gorgeous new mixes that Megan has put together for us. I know that was a lot of beautiful new mixes. So do we want to do some designing right now? Or, I know we talked about a memory wire bracelet, so let's do a memory wire bracelet. Or do we want to look at some of the discounted mixes? And there's more than this, but I do have some from my personal stash here that I've used in the past. So we can, yes, to designs. Let's design. Okay, so let's design. So we talked about memory wire, so let's do memory wire. Oh, discounted mixes. Oh, hello, Linda. Okay, and Regina. Okay, discount. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of discounts. Okay, do we want to, we could do the discount mixes, or we could start designing. Let's see. Let's do the discount, and then we've looked at all the mixes, and we'll see which ones we want to design with. How about we do that? Because I'm seeing so many people say discount, and then we'll come back to our memory wire bracelet. I did see the comment that this looks great together. I agree. So I'm thinking maybe we're going to use this together, at least in a pair of earrings. Okay, so the past mixes that Megan has made, a lot of them she has put at 30% off for this special event that we're doing, for this special weekend and special event that we're doing. So a lot of these I've already opened up. I've designed with, you've probably seen them in the past. So not all of them are 100% complete. So definitely look at the picture on the website to make sure you see that you get a lot of beads, because like I said, I have designed with some of them before, so it might be missing some beads. So these are 30% off, and they were already a good value because all these strand mixes and bead mixes are a good value when Megan puts them together already. So it's nice to have 30% off. So you can tell I've designed with this before. I definitely know you get more hearts than this. So you get a bunch of these hearts. The picture will show you which ones you get. And I have ripped all these bags because I did not know you didn't need to rip them. So I ripped all of these bags. This has these cute little button, oops, and this is open too. Cute little button flowers in this mix. It's got those hearts. It's got these, I always call these like sharp cut rondelles or faceted rondelles, but really pretty, pretty rondelles. And this is in that pretty pink tone. This one also comes with, and like I said, I've used this, so these are only partial strands. You would get full strands. So this is pretty, oh, I can't find it to highlight it. Uh-oh. It's definitely in the section, Megan, if you could look on the section, because I double checked this morning which ones were listed, unless it's already sold out, but it should be there. Oh, it's called Coral Hearts. Thank you. So this one's called Coral Hearts. So this one's really pretty. And so I'm gonna put that one away. And then I think the next one might be fully intact. So I won't have all these beads coming off. But this is a pretty, pretty one with those nice heart beads. And we're gonna do another giveaway in just 3 minutes. All right, so that's a pretty mix. This here is another heart mix. I think this one is intact. And there's more than this. There's a lot more than this on the website that are 30% off. I just don't have a sample of all of them. But this, I believe, is a complete intact mix. So this has got beautiful, beautiful hearts. And you get a lot of them. It's got that nice Picasso edge. Yes, I think you can add an 11-0 Ico and a Delica to memory wire, Ellen. I do believe so. I believe you can. Okay, so, oh, we got these little, sometimes I see them called forget-me-nots, and sometimes I see them called daisies in a beautiful vibrant red and a nice long strand of them. These are beautiful triangles. Look at that cut on them. Very pretty on this one. And then some black, jet black hearts. The red hearts, and then these nice mix as well. So here's this mix with the cream and the black and the red. And this is 30% off strand assortment packs that Megan has put together in the past, and so she wanted to offer a really amazing special on them. Ooh, I like this one. I don't think I've opened this. I don't know if I've opened this one up. This is more hearts with these little like dots on them, like little polka dot hearts. So this has got this, which is so pretty, a beautiful purple color. And Megan is going to be popping up the banners. Oh, so I played with this already. So I tested it. The hearts go onto memory wire if you're interested. So the hearts do go onto memory wire. I was probably having fun experimenting. There's these great little white beads. There are, ooh, I'm going to have to open those up. Then there's these little hearts as well. And then there are these hearts in a bunch of different colors as well. And these are a nice size. So if you're a fan of hearts, this is a great mix. And then I wanted to open this up because this is not your normal forget-me-not or daisy. This is much bigger. Look at the size of this one. So that is bigger than what I have seen for this shape of bead, and I like it. It's really pretty. So it's a nice little flower bead. Okay, so I'm gonna put that one away. And then we are gonna do that giveaway. We have some more mixes to look at, so let's go ahead and do the giveaway because I don't wanna get behind on the giveaways because I wanna do a giveaway for every 30 minutes that we're talking. And that we're sharing and having fun here on this Saturday morning. So let's do another giveaway. So giveaway number 3. Again, you have to be here on Art Beads. If anyone joined us since the last giveaway, we're doing a giveaway every 30 minutes on this special Saturday morning cartoons. It's the first comment here on artbeads.com with the correct answer. Francie, I love your comment. I want to grab my calipers and measure some of these beads. I love that. Okay, so we are going to give away 4 tubes of butterfly beads. 2 of the larger size. So we'll do 2 of the larger size and 2 of the smaller size. So we're going to give away 4 tubes of butterfly beads. And if you're not familiar with what they look like in a project, they're super cool. So here was a bracelet I made. And this is what they look like. They lock together and they create this really neat, like crisscross back and forth pattern. You can also put them on memory wire and they look really, really neat. Because of how they fit together. So this is a past class here on artbeads.com. You can always watch the replay if you want to see how to work with butterfly beads. But they're really, I love them. They're one of my favorite new bead shapes. So we wanted to give away 4 tubes so someone can start playing with them. And again, we're going to do flying peanuts. I love it. Yes, they do look like flying peanuts. We're going to do 2 of the larger size and 2 of the smaller size so that you have enough to work with to kind of play with them, play with colors, and then be able to do up a design, whether you like doing stringing or memory wire. They'll work really well for all of it. And yes, we should rename them flying peanuts. I think that is perfect. That's exactly what they are. All right, I have another trivia question. All right, so first correct answer posted into the comments here on Art Beads will win. Where is known to be the birthplace of the cameo? Where is known to be the birthplace of the cameo? First correct answer posted into the comments wins. And we are looking for a country. I will say that. We are looking for a country. Where is known to be the birthplace of the cameo? And keep guessing until Megan flags a comment. I don't think I've seen the correct answer yet, so keep guessing. Yeah, I don't think I've seen the correct answer yet. Oh, we did. Congratulations, Michelle. So Michelle had the correct answer, and I do believe I'll let Megan verify this. I believe it was Egypt. Egypt was the correct answer. So Michelle, if you could please send an email to support@artbeads.com along with your address, we can get you your butterfly beads. So I hope you have fun with them. I've really loved these. These have been a great new addition. So congratulations, Michelle. Alrighty. We have some more discounted mixes to look at, and then we are going to design. So let me kind of put this off here. All right. Oh, this mix. If you remember this mix, we designed with it, and actually the necklace we made is still tucked inside here. We designed with this mix. I remember we had a whole conversation about which way the clasp was supposed to sit on the neck, and we were debating that. But here is this mix. And this was just a beautiful regal mix here, and we've used a lot of the beads, so I just wanted to show the necklace. There's not a ton of the beads left after we made the necklace, but this is a beautiful, beautiful mix. And there's still going to be more giveaways, or another giveaway at least. I'm not quite sure how long we'll go today, but we'll keep doing a giveaway every 30 minutes. But this was a beautiful, beautiful bead mix. We had a lot of fun making this necklace. And so this is now 30% off, which is great as well. And then, oh, here's another one that I had not cut open yet that is 30% off. If you love the hearts and the red and the black, this is a great one. What are the yellow beads in the mix? Great question. Where did I just put that mix? Where did I put it? Oh, here. Oh, yeah, we talked a lot about these when we played with it. They're like a crazy vintage bead. If you look at this, they're a really interesting bead with yellow and green. So that was a neat, neat bead. Oh, the answer was Egypt. And, you know, I don't know what the shape is called. It's like a nugget. I think these are the beads you're talking about. It's like a nugget, but look, it's on its ends is green. So it feels like it's got green and yellow at play, almost like a paint wash on it. Okay, and then Megan is saying there's a few Michelles. It's the Michelle who got okay, Michelle with one L in their name. Okay, I think the winning Michelle was the Michelle with one L in their name. Okay. So that's really a neat, bead. Okay. And then I'm going to put that up there. This is another discounted mix, and there's so many beads, so pretty. So we got bright red, we've got black. Oh, we got, oh no, my brain is not working. They're not called rose beads. What are these called? These are... Megan, help. What are these called? I love these beads though. It's not, is it a rose bead? I'm trying to remember. I've used them in like a luster green before. I've used them like a smaller version. Rosebud. Thank you. It is a clear crystal rosebud. Oh no, guys, I'm going to lose my voice. I'm going to keep drinking a little water here. Okay, so beautiful reds, very like rich and vibrant. Kind of reminds me of like a Victorian parlor, like the wallpaper, like the velvet wallpaper in a Victorian parlor. I love it. And then there's hearts and rondelles, black, red, crystal, and then these packs as well. So these are all 30% off. All the ones I'm showing now are on the special sale. Okay, this is a neat one with this giant bead here. And I think this is called Love is in the Air. I think I do remember that name. This is called Love is in the Air. It has a really cool shape here. Oh, Twilight Vampires. Is that what this is called? I think that'd be an amazing name. Is this called it? Some of these, oh, Crimson After Dark, but I want to call this Twilight Vampires. I like that. All right, so this is really pretty. This is Love is in the Air. Again, it's that pink gray combo that's so pretty. And it's got this color. So Megan's really good at looking at the colors and seeing how they complement each other. Nothing is like, contrast is not the right word because she always has a lot of contrast, but it's not clashing. Nothing ever clashes in her mixes. They're all very like harmonious and they just are very pleasing to the eye. Some flowers as well. And some beautiful white beads here too, of these white ovals. So this is, again, a really pretty mix, and it is 30% off. I've got 2 more, and then we're gonna make a memory wire bracelet, and we're gonna have to figure out what beads we use because we've got a lot to choose from. All right, I really like this one. I don't think I got a chance to use this one, but I wanted to because there are these triangle beads in it. There are these weird kind of different flat drop beads that I haven't seen before. There are these beads, which are amazing. I love these. I've used a different color of these in a bracelet, and it's my very favorite bracelet. Okay, Megan says she calls these duck bills. That's exactly what they are. They're like a duck bill. So we've got these, and again, all these finishes match so nicely together. These are neat too, these little spiky beads. So really different shapes in this one. Some little lentils as well. These are neat. I don't know what, these are like little nuggets. Oh, and Megan's saying these are coral. This is neat. And then we've got some topaz. And then more lentils, so some nice dark to bounce against it. These are pretty. I think these are triangles. And then some really, oh, what are these? These are like, these are triangle shaped too, actually. These look like they're triangles. So I feel like a lot of the beads in this are triangles and drops. They're just really neat. Nuggets, very pretty. All right, and then one more to show. And then we will design a memory wire bracelet, which is so much fun. All right, so this one here, I do think I used, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I didn't. Okay, good. This is intact. Antique blush. So this is antique blush. And this has got your cushion rounds. It's got these beautiful 3-petal beads. And then we've got this one here of these vertical whole leaves. So if you've worked with leaves beads before, sometimes their whole orientation can be challenging. This is a great one because the pin goes right through from the top to the bottom so that you can really easily put these onto a design. So I love the vertical whole leaves. A really pretty check fire polish. More check fire polish in a pretty pale pink. And then these are some nuggety beads right here. Hearts, some nice crackled hearts. So if you see the finish here, it has a little crackle to it. So that's very vintagey, antique-y looking. Oh, I must have opened this up. So there are some little beads here, the little forget-me-nots and smaller beads. And then there are also bellflowers. So really pretty. And these are just some of the 30% off blends. There's actually a lot more. I just didn't have samples of them to show. So you can definitely check out that section on the website. Megan put them all in a special section, so you'll be able to see them. And yeah, like Megan's saying, so many more of the 30% off blends as well. So that's really fun. And it's a great price. It's such a good bargain because they're already at a really good price. So that's nice when they're even more so. All right, so let's design. And now the hardest part of the whole show. What are we designing with? Which ones? Oh my gosh. I mean, I do love this, and we know this will all go on memory wire beautifully. And then let's see. What do we have that might complement these colors? So we could bring in this mix and really brighten it up. There's a lot of beads in here that could be really pretty put on memory wire. So we could do that. Or mix some brown in. There was definitely a brown mix. There was a couple brown mixes. Let me find them. Oh, this one. This one was so pretty. We could definitely put this. It's got all of those different great colors. I'm seeing lots of hearts, so that's perfect. Let's do this because that will be really, really pretty. Let's just try these components together. I think this is going to work really well. So we've got this mix here. We've got this for our seed beads. And then we're going to use this strand to kind of just add that pop of the turquoise. I love it. Okay, so memory wire, just if anyone is unfamiliar with it, it is a nice coil. You usually get 12 rounds. If you're really into it, you can buy it as the 70 round pack, and then you just cut it down for what you need. And then you are going to be using memory wire cutters so that you don't nick your good cutters. And then I have started using finishing pliers for memory wire. I really like them. They've been very easy to work with. If you don't want to do that, you can use chain nose or round nose. So you have lots of options when it comes to how you want to finish your ends and what you want to do to like twist and turn it. But just remember, always cut with memory wire cutters versus your good ones. All right, let's kind of put some of this off to the side. So we have some to work with. I think we'll probably do like 2 or 3 rounds. So I'm going to cut this down a little bit ahead of time. And Lori's saying, I love the pliers. I do too. I do too. Oh, this strand, great question, Sharon. This is part of Megan's $5 fines. This strand, I think it was $10 and now it's $5 in the special $5 section. Yeah, I like that strand too. All right, so I'm just gonna cut this down, and you know, if we need to, we can always cut it down a little bit more at the end, but we're gonna start with 2-3 rotations right here, you can see. And I know, it's so pretty. I feel like I need to go order some more of these for me. That's so me, I love it. Okay, and then what we'll do is this was this cool mix. So here, this mix had these. I don't really think we're going to use it for our memory wire bracelet, but it has all of these gorgeous beads that we'll definitely be able to use. Megan has a link pinned for the $5 fines. It's a whole section she created, and everything in it is $5, and it's discounted down from before. I know, so fun. All right, let's look at this mix. So here is this big tube of seed beads, and that's going to give us a lot of nice turquoisey teal colors to accent the strand that we have right here. And we're going to open this up. And I'm going to be ordering this strand afterwards myself because I feel like I could design an entire collection of multiple designs around this one bead. I just think that's an amazing bead. Okay, so we've got our beads. And now what we're going to do is we're going to turn our end. Okay, so I'm going to use the smaller nose here of this one. And we're going to turn it away from our wrist. So I used to always turn it in until someone told me, why are you doing that? It's going to poke you. And you know what? You're right. It does poke. So we always turn it outward. And so we just grab it and turn it. And these pliers are so nice. So it just made a really easy, nice, uniform loop. What's also nice is if you look at these noses here, or sideways. Yes, Tracy, for sure. Definitely could turn it sideways so it's not actually sticking out at all if you go up and down, which is a good tip too. What I like about these is they are uniform. It's not tapered like if you turn it with round nose pliers, you might turn one end close up and you might turn one end down below, and it's going to be a different diameter. What's nice about these is it keeps very consistent loops because it's not tapered. It's just a solid. So these are like bail making pliers, and so they're really nice. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're going to just have fun. Okay, so I'm gonna just put on some pretty beads from this bead mix to start. There's a gorgeous assortment here to work with. Oh, should we test if the bugle bead will fit on here? I don't know if we want to put bugles on here, but we were talking about that earlier. Will a bugle bead fit onto memory wire? Yes, it slides very easily. So that is another use for bugle beads, is you could put it on memory wire too. So that was a good test. And then, so as always the debate of, do you do a pattern or do you just do random? And my brain wants to do a pattern. So here are these beads mixing together, that gold and brown. There's even a darker green in the mix, which is really pretty. Let's see. Oh, my brain is trying to do a pattern, guys. Oh, hey, this mix has rosebud beads too. We'll have to use those. This one has rosebud beads as well. All right, I'm going to see if I can do a pattern and then see if I want to ditch the pattern, if that makes sense. Okay, so here we've got that with that pretty cream. And then let's go back down to this and a sea foam. And then let's do a darker, actually, let's put in a turquoise. So that turquoise bead is really pretty on there. I know, Jackie, my brain does too. Okay. Oh, Megan, just put up a banner for that mix. All right, so I could do that if we wanted to, but I'm not sure. Maybe, because there's also this really great dark bronze, this dark matte bronze in here. Oh, I'm seeing more hearts for that. So maybe we put that in there and then we lead into that turquoise bead. So let's then see. And of course, there's no right or wrong. You can do whatever you like here. There's no right or wrong. And we could just do random beads too. We could just see what it would look like just doing random. Okay, and then, do we want the black on here too? There's a black bead. Let's see. Actually, let me do this before I slide it down. Okay, so that's the pattern thus far. I think that's working. I think it's got a lot of interest to it. And when you do several coils, it's gonna look really neat. So let's do this and then let's get that pretty clover in there. I like that clover a lot. So let's get the clover in there too. I'm kind of trying to look at what I'm doing here to make sure that I'm following a pattern. Okay, and now let's add the clover. Okay, and then where do I repeat? So we could do this as our main pattern and then start repeating. I think that would be really pretty. So we're gonna have that clover bead every like 2 inches or so. So we could do that. I think that'll be pretty. So let's start to repeat that. We're gonna work now back the other way. So we're just gonna repeat all of this going on the other side here. And I am watching the clock for the next giveaway. And thank you everyone for joining us today. Megan and I were so looking forward to this. We were having fun talking all week about it and planning it, and it was really fun. So thank you everyone for joining us and being here and sticking with us today as we're playing and designing here. It's really fun. It's a great way to start the weekend. Oh, put a rosebud bead on before you repeat. Oh, yes. Okay. Where did I go wrong? Oh, maybe we'll do, so we're going to go from here. If you can see what we've got, we're going to get a rosebud bead on here for sure. Let's repeat down to here. And then when we basically get to this section, let's do maybe 1 or 2 clovers surrounding a rosebud. I think we'll definitely have room for a rosebud. Let's do that. So it'll be like a long repeat. Okay. And then where am I? Okay. And then what did I put on here? Let's see. Okay. So then I need this, followed by this. There's so many beads to choose from here. Okay, and then this. And if I miss a bead or I don't put one in the right spot, It's not really going to matter with this pattern because there's so many pretty beads involved that I don't feel like it's going to really show by the time we get a couple coils. Oh, thank you, Jane. We'll have to plan some more. You know, we can do these special occasion Saturdays. I think they're really fun. They're really fun to plan. They're really fun to kind of play with and get ideas going. So we'll have to do some more. All right, and then I did start with this little green bead. I'm going to still put it on. It's a little darker green, but I really like it. And this is where I think we can go into now. Let's do a clover. Now, where you put the clover on is going to mean how it's going to sit. So you see here is at the tapered end, and here is kind of in the middle. So maybe we do it at taper end first. Where's that rosebud? Let's get the rosebud on. So the rosebud sits into the clover. So it's going to be like this. I like that pattern. I don't know about everyone else, but I think that's a really pretty pattern. Pat is saying, bugles and larger beads take up a lot of real estate, so less stringing. I love that. Okay, and then let's swing this down. All right. So this is what we have thus far. And I think the colors are working out really well. I think that even this darker bead, I really like the darker bead. I like the rosebud. It's just got a lot of interest to it. Okay. And then we're ready to start this sequence here all over again. So let's go ahead and start that sequence again. So then here and here. And we're still going to have another giveaway in just a few minutes here. So again, if you are on YouTube or Facebook and you happen to join us on this special event Saturday, pop on over to artbeads.com because we can't see your comments or questions on YouTube. We can only see them here on Artbeads, and the way you participate in the giveaway is by being here. I think I might have, nope, I didn't mess that up. Okay. By being here on Artbeads, because that's where we can see your comment. So if you want to participate in the giveaway, pop on over and we'll do the giveaway in just a few minutes. Okay. And then where am I on my pattern? Okay. And I ended with that. Okay, so I'm going to scoot these down. I might be missing a bead here or two in terms of my pattern, but I really don't think it's going to make a difference. So this is what we have thus far. We've made it one full rotation around, and I think it's going to be okay if I've mixed up something a little bit. Okay, now I need to go into the darker bead, followed by this one, and then this one. It's a pretty bead mix. Okay, and then what? Where are we? Okay. Yeah, the colors together are great. The boys are good. Thank you. Yes, they're good. They're having some time in their bedroom, hanging out together, being brothers. I put a whole pile of snacks for them together so that they, you know, if they got hungry, because I was like, oh, you know, we were planning on this being a bit of a longer show. So I'm like, oh, they're going to need snacks and juice boxes. So they have like a whole pile of goodies waiting for them. If, you know, just there. So my older son is very much now into painting Warhammer figures. What that is it's like miniatures, basically miniature statues that are like this big, and my older son loves to paint them. And it's a great, like, supportive community. I'm actually really happy he found it, of kids and adults, and they all love to do this, where they share painting tips and they get all excited. So it's been a lot of fun. He's really gotten into that community. And then my younger son likes to do how to draws. So he likes to do how to draws, or he'll draw different like video game characters or just different things that he enjoys. Mario, you know, things like that. So it's been really fun. All right, where am I at? Okay, now I need this bronze one. So my boys are 7 and 12. So I've got 2 currently elementary, but that is about to change as my oldest is just getting ready to go to junior high this next year. So we are kind of dealing with that, you know, where it's a little tough on the younger one to have his big brother no longer going to be at the same school. So we're definitely trying to navigate that. So that's kind of been the big thing around here is he's going to ride his bike to school, and we're figuring all of that out. He's just getting a little older, which is what they're supposed to do. Okay, so here we go. We're going to see what this looks like, and the chimes definitely told me it's time for a giveaway. All right, so here is what this is looking like as we build it out. And we're definitely having those clovers spaced out. Here I put 2 of them together just for a little interest. Here, these are more separate. So that's really fun. And we do need to do another giveaway. Let me go find it. Okay. So if you remember, again, a few weeks back, we made these Moroccan summer earrings using ginkgo beads. These are 2-hole ginkgo beads. And so we did that. And so we're going to give away 4 tubes of ginkgo beads. Now this I already used, but you would get a full tube. Here you go. And so we've got 4 different colors of ginkgos, and we will give away all 4 tubes to one winner here. And so this is going to be the giveaway. You can make those earrings. You could make, I mean, that would be pretty together, the purple and the gold. You can do a bracelet design, lots of different projects you can do with ginkgos. So if you haven't used them before, this is a great opportunity to kind of experiment and play. You'll get 4 different colors. All right, so we're gonna do for this one, I have all my notes handy. Okay, so for this one, oh, and yes, before I say what the question is, Nancy, you are right. There's a lot of really gorgeous, gorgeous color variations of this earring style put on our Facebook group, Serious Art Beaters. So thank you to everyone who has posted their color variations. They are so pretty to see everyone else's colors of these. It's really pretty. So I hope you have fun with these. You don't have to make this earring. You could do other projects, but we wanted to give some ginkgo beads. All right, so for this one, we're going to do a good old random number. So you don't have to know the answer to a trivia. Go ahead and guess a number between 1 and 100. Post it here into the comments. First correct guess wins. Megan will be looking out for it. We have already, pre-chosen it. It's a random number. So keep guessing until you see that Megan's pinned the winner. And so keep guessing 1 to 100 to get those ginkgos. And as we're looking for that, I'm going to keep beading here so that this bracelet comes together. Let's see where I left off. Okay. And then it's just really pretty. I like these beads. And I'll keep looking down so I can see when Megan has found us a winner. And then we're going to put this on first with that side. And we're ready for another rose bead. And keep guessing. Okay, we'll slide those guys down. And that's so pretty with that rose bead too, if you see that. All right, and then we're ready to start the sequence over again. So now we go here. What did I have on last? Okay. All right, I don't see a pinned comment yet from Megan, so keep on guessing. Guess as many times as you like, between 1 and 100. Okay, and we're gonna keep going. And I'll just keep beading as we're going. All right, and another one. All right. And I'm not paying attention to the guesses, so I don't know if it's been chosen or not yet. I'm just relying that Megan's probably searching through them as fast as she can to see if she can find the correct number. Sometimes we get it really fast, and sometimes it takes a little bit longer. Oh, we have a pinned. Congratulations, Wendy in Colorado. So Wendy in Colorado, you have won the ginkgo beads. So if you email support@artbeads.com, you just with your address, please, so we know where to send your ginkgos. So congratulations to Wendy in Colorado. And the lucky number, I just saw Megan post that as well, was number 28. And we just use a random number generator for that to make it completely fair. So congratulations to Wendy in Colorado. All right, so this is how this is shaping up with all of those beautiful, beautiful beads. I think the turquoise really makes it pop. I'm going to do a little bit more here as we are talking here, because I definitely want to finish a design today because we've had so much fun doing this. So I definitely want to finish a design. Okay. And then where am I? Okay. Okay, and keep going. I'm getting there. Memory wire is so much fun. I think we all love memory wire. Okay, and then here we go. It's a great way to spend a Saturday. Oh no, the screen has frozen. Okay, I do not see it frozen on my side. Does anyone else see it frozen for them? If I don't know if you can hear me still, if you still have audio. If you try leaving it and coming back, sometimes that will unstick whatever the problem is. So if you try leaving and coming back. Okay, Tracy's saying it's okay. Okay, not frozen for Jane. Okay, so if you can hear this, or if someone could write a comment. Oh, if her screen is frozen, she won't see a comment. Sometimes if you leave and come back, it kind of unsticks this, like restarting a computer. All right, so here we go. I'm going to finish this out. And then Megan, I think we need to prepare for one final last giveaway. I'll let everyone know, because we're going to do this and we're going to talk and we're going to get close to that next 30-minute mark. And I said we do a giveaway every 30 minutes. So I think we're going to do one final giveaway here shortly, because it's just fun and we're having a beading party today. No one guess this right now. I will let you know so that Megan can go prepare. It will be a random number, but don't guess it right now, because we'll just do that at the end here, okay? But I need to be able to talk to Megan so she can go find a random number, if that's good with you, Megan. And I am going to find the prize from something on my table. Okay, Megan. So we're all winging this. I think this is going to be the prize. Do we have these in stock? If Megan can respond, because we're going to get pretty close to the next half-hour mark by the time this bracelet gets finished up. And I wanted to do a giveaway every 30 minutes. Okay, Megan's checking if we have these guys in stock. They're my favorite cutters. Yeah, they're great pliers. I search under cutters for them and they pop up for cutters. If you just search art beads for cutters, and they always pop up on the first or second row. Oh, they should also be in the show. They should be somewhere in the list of everything. Yeah, Francie, I agree. These are the best cutters I've ever owned too. I love them. Yes, Kat, I will definitely say when it's time to go. I just needed to kind of prepare Megan for it so that she could go find a number. Okay, she got it and the number. So what we're going to be doing is not right now. We'll do it once I finish this bracelet up. And we talk a little bit more, and then we'll be closer to that next half hour mark. I really wanted to make sure that we got to do a giveaway every 30 minutes here. Okay, so where did I leave off on this sequence? Okay, so where am I? Oh, yes. Okay, and then we need one of these. And you could do random here. I think it actually takes a little bit more time to do a pattern, but I think random is just as pretty. And so definitely you could do random as well. But I'm going to finish out this bracelet. Oh, thank you, Nancy. This has been so much fun. We've been looking forward to this all week long. And Megan's been sending me these goodie boxes, which have been so fun too. Okay, so what did I do? And then I surrounded that with one of these darker black beads. Here we go. Okay, and then we went down to this. And then don't forget to check out that $5 find section. There's a ton of beads in there that I don't have samples of, but are an incredible sale. So check out the $5 find section. Check out the other mixes that are 30% off. Lots and lots of stuff. And then all those beautiful, beautiful new mixes. And then I love it too that Megan said all of the beads that are in these packs are vintage. And you can see it. When you look at it, you can see they're totally vintage. So really beautiful, beautiful beads that Megan has put together. So nice. And yes, I agree, Ellen. These cut like butter. They're so nice. Okay, so I've reached the end of my memory wire bracelet. You can make it more coils than this. We're going to finish it off. So I left about this much at the end. And I'm going to go in with my finishing pliers. And again, I'm just going to rotate away from the center to make a nice little loop. So this is now done. And then you could coil it. Got stuck on my ring. But you could coil it and you could wear it and you can make it however many strands you would like to make it. And then what you can also do, and this is so easy, just you can make little dangles out of like ball head pins here. So we can just make this into a pretty little dangle. And we'll just grab these. Okay. I love that. Can the prize be a visit to the warehouse? Oh my God, that would be so much fun. Okay. And then just go down like that. So here we go. And then what we can do is we can either make this a wrapped wire loop or a simple wire loop. Where are these cutters? I'm just going to make it a simple wire loop so I can just latch it on, but you can also make it a wrapped wire. And if it was wrapped, you would just use a jump ring. But it's so easy to do this. All right. And then we're going to go like this. And there is that free shipping on orders over $29 too. So that's another fun thing for this weekend, which was really fun. All right. And there we've got that little dangle. And it's just so cute on there like that. And then I'm going to do one more. I just feel like it needs a dangle on each side because that's such a sweet bead. And then we have our wish list for Megan to hunt for us for more of the 6mm English cuts, more of the wonky ovals. And then I know there was another thing on there too. There was something else that we added. I'm sure Megan made a note of it. Oh, thank you, Christy. What is the max cutting wire allowed with the cutters? Ooh, great question. I think it's 18 gauge, but the listing should say, it should say what it is. Oh, and skull beads. Yes, skull beads. Okay, the description says 18 gauge. So yes, 18 gauge. And I have cut 18 gauge with them before, and it's been okay. It hasn't nicked it, so that's good. All right, here is our pretty bracelet with the little dangles. I think it was really fun to combine. So what we did was we used this bead mix, and then we used this strand from the $5 finds, and then this was our tube of the seed beads, which was a new tube of seed beads as well that Megan put together. So that was really fun. Okay, let's do it because we came close enough to the next half hour here, and I definitely wanted to do a giveaway every half hour. Aw, thank you for all the hearts, guys. Okay, so again, it's gonna be a random number. You have to be here on Art Beads. I always want to say that because if anyone's commenting on YouTube or Facebook, I don't want you to feel like we're ignoring you, or it's just that we can't actually see the comments. So if you could hop on over to Art Beads, first comment with the correct answer wins. Go ahead and start guessing. So go ahead, 1 to 100. Go ahead and start guessing, and we will give away a pair of these great cutters. And I love it that I'm not the only one who loves them too. They're also really lightweight, like they don't hurt to squeeze. And if you've ever worked with a tool that's stiff, you know what I'm talking about. They're really nice in your hands. All right, number between 1 and 100. And as we're looking for that winner, I'm just gonna kind of show some of these beautiful packs that Megan has put together. So just gorgeous, gorgeous packs of beads. These are brand new. I love this one for the dragonflies. Oh my gosh, we already have a winner. Laura R. from Texas. Congratulations. So Laura R. from Texas, you won the cutters. Congratulations. That's exciting. So congratulations, Laura. If you send that email, they will definitely get your address and send you out your new cutters. And you can always use new cutters. I feel like cutters are something like it's always having a new pair of cutters is so nice. So congratulations, Laura R. All right, I'm going to show these just a few more times because they're so pretty. I like this one. This one I'm going to have to design with. That one's a must. These beautiful new mixes. Oh, and I forgot this one. This one we showed at the very beginning, that beautiful orange. If you paired that with some turquoise, where did the turquoise go? You could definitely do a really pretty blend with these two. Those would be really nice together. I think those would be lovely. And then this was Very Great Gatsby. That was a really pretty one too. That was fun. And there's just so many. I can't show them all again because they were just all so pretty. All these mixes that Megan put together. Just gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh, yay. Okay. I'm so glad everyone joined us today. Thank you so much for being part of this beading party, our Saturday morning cartoons. Just really fun. I'm going to flip the camera up. And then just remember, if you have anything in your shopping cart, to remember to check out, especially with things like, you know, these guys that have vintage beads and limited edition. Always good to grab them when you see them. So if you have anything in your shopping cart, please remember to check out. Also, we've got that free shipping on orders over $29 right now. So that's really nice too. Lots of fun to be had, and thank you for being with me to make this memory wire bracelet. It was really fun. I love the colors. Love the colors. Oh, Monica, great question. What was the number? Megan, what was the winning number? That would be great if you could share that as we kind of improvise the last giveaway here. All right, let me flip the camera up. Okay, and then we'll see if Megan can comment. Okay. Thank you guys for joining me. It's actually gotten more daylight here, so everything is brighter since we started. Thank you for joining me for this very, very special Saturday morning cartoons with myself and Megan, because Megan was a huge part of the show. Everything I worked with today had Megan's hand in it. And so thank you, Megan. I love all the new blends, all the new mixes, the strand mixes, so fun. You did an incredible job. I wish we could get you on camera, but having you here behind the camera as we're looking at these is super special too. And thank you for putting together all these mixes that we get to play with now. So, and congratulations to all the winners. We had 5 winners, 5 giveaways today. We have that special $5 section. We've got the 30% off some past mixes of Megan's. We've got the $29 minimum for free shipping. So free shipping over $29. So it's just a fun beading party morning. So thank you for sharing your Saturday with me for our Saturday morning cartoons. We'll have to do it again sometime soon. We'll definitely let everyone know when we do have a special event like this. All right. Bye, guys. Oh, what is the link for the $5 sale? Oh, and Megan's saying, because she's not here on camera, she's saying, I appreciate everyone being here. So let's wait before we sign off so that Megan can post the link for the special $5 sale section as well. So, because it's really some great goodies in there. There's these beautiful red leaves as well, these like vintage red leaves, which I love. Okay, Megan just posted the link. And then Mary B, bye. Gina, bye. If anyone wants to rewatch the show, it becomes available shortly after we say goodbye. So if you want to see some of those mixes again in person, see them twisted, turned, you can definitely do that and be able to watch that on the replay. Because I do think it's easier to see the beads in person. It's nice to twist them and turn them and talk about their color and size. All right, everybody, thank you so much. Have a great Saturday. I'm off to a kid's soccer game, so I'm going to go get my kiddo ready for soccer. I hope everyone has a great rest of your Saturday and Sunday. Bye, Megan. Thank you so much, and we will see everyone.